Alright, BobalosRex here, and I'm on Classic. You may have seen the survey. We are going to talk about that, but I just wanted to show you I'm on Classic. And I do got some problems I gotta talk about, but you know what? Let's talk about this survey. So, a new WoW survey has hit Reddit, okay? Now, could this be fake? Yeah. Could it be real? Honestly, this kind of one, maybe, because Blizzard, this would be the time where Blizzard sends out actual ones, you know? And I'm not really in the know in how many people get them and stuff. But either way, everyone's been talking about this survey, so guess what? I want to talk about this survey. So let's get to it. Alright. This is going to feel similar to the last classic one, I feel, that we talked about. And to me, a lot of stuff in here. Oh, hold up. Some of it's cut off here. There we go. To me, a lot of this stuff, alright, could be tested right now in SOD. Alright? But let's get into it. Playable Shaman on the Alliance side. The introduction of Shaman class to the Alliance. My opinion on this? Yes. Yes. Or I made an X. But yes, I want it. Give me this. Dwarfs. Adrenai. Maybe that would be a later question, but dwarves are a prime example. Human Shaman. Give us it in retail too. Come on now. There are human shop. Literally, the term shaman comes from human. Now let's go. Collections. A UI-based storage system for pets, mounts, toys to free up inventory space. Yes, please, please. If you're against this, then you don't like all the fun toys. You hate bag space. Alright? I'm for this, okay? Is a lot of this stuff, by the end of this, gonna make this more like retail? Well, you know what? I like retail. You know, I'm a main retail player. I enjoyed Season of Discovery some. You know, I'm on it every now and again, but I have been slacking. So take that as you will. You know, I'm a retail Andy or a retail Bob. I like collecting, and I like the idea of a WoW Classic where you can actually collect in the Classic world, right? Because for me, yeah, you know what? Let's talk about where I'm coming from. So, I like retail. I like Season of Discovery. I wish Season of Discovery would go further, because what I like about the idea of the Season of Discovery is basically old worlds with extra stuff that I can play around in at my own time, right? Is there a part of me that was like, they should add this stuff to retail? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. They add SOD stuff to retail, okay? But I like this idea of, instead of going off to Burning Crusade, you just stay around and play around in the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor pre-Kata and do stuff, because it doesn't affect retail. You can do it in a way that doesn't affect retail lore and actually expands classic lore. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I like it. You can expand classic lore and not hurt retail lore by, what is up with these names? Holy moly. I just looked at the names there. That's why I have the Either way, let's get back to the survey. That's my idea of what a Classic Plus would be. Some other people wouldn't want that, but let's get to it. And here's the thing. My Classic Plus would have some of the good stuff about UI upgrades, collection, maybe even achievements. Let's see if they ask that. I'm fine with that stuff being in Classic. To me, that doesn't make it not Classic. If you consider Wrath in the Classic era, achievements are there. you know. But let's get to it. I'm just telling y'all where I'm coming from, so you know where I'm coming from. I'm going to answer this how I want it. And if you disagree, you know, make your own answers to these questions, because that's the thing. They are sending these out, if this is true, to see what people want. Okay? There you go. Account-wide collections. Yes, yes, yes. Making all pets, mounts, and toys available to all characters on your account. Yes, yes, yes. Would this make it less classic-y? For sure. I bet a lot of people are going to say this one's too far, but I say yes, yes, yes. 1v1 duel arenas. The ability to go to a special dueling area for 1v1 contests that are viewed by spectators. That's awesome, yes. Like some of the areas they have in retail, they really need to soup up though. Maybe they can do it right in Classic and bring it to retail so more people do stuff. Though, like I said, I think there are already good spots in retail. New player character models. Character models similar to those used for player characters in modern World of Warcraft. This, no. I'm actually against this. So yes, 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 no. This is a big no. I'm gonna stop doing that though, because we're gonna get too far. This one, no. Then it wouldn't be classic. It's gotta be the classic models. This one I'm against. In-game events. New events that offer different small quests and casual gameplay around the world. These would release between large updates. Yeah. I actually like the events that they do. Are you talking about... Are you talking about more holidays to Classic? Or are they talking about like Nightfall type stuff? Like, you know? I don't know. I need to know what these mean. If they're adding in more holidays like we have in retail, I think that's cool. If they're kind of like for the Classic world. Because I don't know. Is there Midsummer in Classic? I would assume. Do they? They gotta have the fires, yeah. But yeah. Maybe. Pet battles. No. Collect pets from the game world and have them compete head-to-head with other pets in a turn-based. No. This should not be in Classic. This should be in Classic Mob, but not Classic Plus. Okay, so we're hitting the no. Yeah, that one was no. This one is maybe. This one's no. Leveling profession improvement. Yes. Ability to make more usable gear for yourself as you level and be able to craft it at level appropriate trade skill levels. Yes, yes, yes. Classic professions need some work. Admit it. It's good. Classic professions have good stuff at the end. Leveling them, you out-level what you need to use. Like, the gear you're making sucks at the time you're able to make it. It's kind of ass until you hit cap. New class abilities and spells. Brand new class abilities and inner spells unique to this version of Classic. I like what they did in SOD, so yes. Yes. Yes, yes. So this was the area of like, no, maybe. And these, everything else, I'm down for. Alright, let's move to the next page. Honor rewards redesign. Yes. Move honor rewards away from the original WoW model and towards a more seasonal model where new honor rewards are added to coincide with new PvE raid tier updates. I'm not a big PvPer, but I was a PvPer in Classic. A little bit. World PvP. But I never, like, went the distance in vanilla. But that, I'm just saying that's when I was more PvP inclined. Now, seasonal PvP in Classic. I think it could work if they add arenas. Classic arenas. Classic plus arenas could be good. Because what you see in I guess fresh, you see how they don't do Blackwing Lair, they instead do PvP. If they made PvP rewards in line with raid, so people do one or the other, I think they may like that. But in my opinion, yes, you want to ask more Classic plus PvPers what they would want. Well, Classic PvPers what they would want. But I think an idea of PvP rework in Classic needs to be done. Because people want it in SOD. Like, I feel like a lot of these can be tested in SOD right now. Already tested. Start fixing it. Show us an in-game event. Give us a duel arena. Try these collection things. Give us shaman. Okay, fix PvP. WoW token. I'm for this. A secure and convenient way for players to exchange gold, game time or battle.net balance. One, you can use your modern gold to transfer back to classic gold, right? I can get battle.net balance on my retail account with gold and then use it to buy a WoW token, right? Or, you know what? There should probably be a way via the WoW token. So say, imagine if there's a way to use the WoW token to give you the WoW token amount of gold in Classic kind of deal. Like, I spend the gold in retail to buy the WoW token, and then I turn the WoW token into that gold amount in Classic. Do you see what I'm saying? I wonder if that could work, because people do want to move gold around between their own account. And I think, personally, I think this would tackle those bots. Okay? My opinion, everyone has their own opinion on WoW token. I don't want to fight about it, okay? I think this would be better. Blizzard's got the data. So, they know the truth. Classic talent adjustments. And here's the thing. I'm fine with the WoW token. It's going to be what it's going to be. I like being able to use gold to buy game time. I like being able to use gold to buy store mounts. But people hate store mounts. It's a whole thing. But I'm for it. That's my answer. I'm moving on. Class talent adjustments. Yes, 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 yes. We tested this inside. In a way, streamlining and improving class talent trees to make weaker specs and classes more viable while still maintaining the overall feel and flow of classic combat. SOD's runes need to go into class talent adjustments, right? Take a look at retail talents. Don't pull retail talents into classic, but take a look at how they work in improved classic talents, in my opinion. Dragonflight talent update, huge. Okay? Now, turn it into a classic version of that in a way. I want it to look like classic, right? Listen, I'm going to explain it because I'm right here. So I want it to look like this, right? But I want to see lines, maybe. And I want to see, instead of these 5-point motherfuckers, look at this 5-pointer. 3, 3, 2, maybe 1, 1, 3. That's what I want to see. I want to see the improvements that they realize. No one wants to dump 5 points into this. Really? What are we doing here? 5, 5, 5. Retail does it much better to make it feel better when you're putting a point in. Right? Why just 1 up here? I like what retail does. Instead of having 1 big fancy ability at the end, I want 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, and you get to decide which one is the one you're gonna get. You know, kind of deal. But yeah, that's my opinion. You integrate the rune spells and stuff in there. I think it's great. You know, classic players, go look at modern talents and let me know if at some point you're like, if it looks like classic, could that system work for you? I don't think the Chew Tree system works, though. I don't think here's your class 1, here's your spec one works. But I want to see the trees have less of these 5s and more to fill out. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want the spec tree. Like, look at the spec tree, and I want it to fill out kind of like that. You see what I'm saying? Or maybe they could do the double and make it look like this. I think that could be cool, personally, but that's my opinion. So, yes. Yes. Account-wide perks and progressive system. Account-wide attunements. A system to allow you to gather points and spend them on account-wide bonuses such as quality of life and convenience. Encourage playing alts or specializing in specific activities. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like this. Account-wide perks and progression. I was thinking like attunements account-wide and stuff like that. If that was a thing, I like that. But this seems like some of the stuff they got in retail where if you get certain achievements, you get EXP bonuses. I'd be down. So I'm yes all the way so far. All of this is great. Playable High Elves. Playable High Elf like race for Horde and the Alliance. Blood Elves for the Horde. High Elves for the Alliance. It's right. It's literally right there. They can just do that, right? There's High Elves that would join the Alliance, and we know at a certain point in Classic, before Burning Crusade, there were High Elves that the Alliance kept. And then there were Blood Elves that separated and were like, and the Alliance, I guess, didn't take them, and they sided with the Horde. So you just give Horde Blood Elves, Alliance Elves. I'm fine with that, yeah. Revisiting known but unexplored zones. I know there's some Horde people going to be like, no elves, man. Blood Elves are Horde coded. Okay? They've gone through stuff. They just pretty. Revisiting known but unexplored zones. Visiting zones that were part of Warcraft history but were never playable in original World of Warcraft, i.e. Mount Hyjal, Uldum, Gilneas. Yes. 100%. Yes. Give us some more right now. Yes. They can fit it in the lore. In a way. Player housing. Instance personalized hiring for players and guilds. So, they're adding it to retail. Could they add it to Classic? I'm going to be real. I think it's too much for Classic, but I'm going to be real. I wouldn't say no to Classic housing. I'm not going to say no to this. I'm saying yes. Yes. Achievement. Yes. A system to track game milestones. Yes. It's in Wrath. It's literally in Wrath. You people love Wrath, don't you? It's there. Ability to group with friends from other realms for dungeons, battleground, and other instances. Yes. Some people would say this will ruin Classic. Maybe. Server feeling is a thing. Maybe this one's too far. This one is the only one on here that I'm like, maybe. But I'm for everything on here. Hate me for it, I don't care. If I was taking this survey, I would just be like, yes. And then I would play... I would have to play both this Classic and retail, for sure. If they added all of this, I would be playing both. 100%. Other games would be hard for me to play at that point. Because I love this world... But I love the ever-changing version of this world, too. This was the world I first entered. But retail is still the world I love, right? It's still that world. But then to have two? Oh. It'd be so good. It'd play good for me, in my opinion, so. Next up. Honor system redesign. Ground up redesign of the honor system, removing the hard honor cap, making the system more evergreen and continually engaging. Yes. Try it right now. Try this right now. War mode, an alternative to PvP servers. This mode would allow you to opt into PvP in the open world via talk. If they do the cross-realm play, they should do war. Like, these two, cross-realm play stuff and war mode would go hand in hand. So then you remove the PvP servers and that, like, server meshing, but then you have more open world PvP maybe. But these two either go together or you don't do it. Right? So if this is no, then this is no. If this is no, then this is no. Alright, kind of deal. Brand new zones, completely new playable areas with unique lore added to Eastern Kingdom's calendar. I'm for new ones. I guess that one was visit stuff that was done later. This one's brand new zones. Yes. And then you add them to retail. Right? Or they were destroyed in the kata, which could be a thing. But new playable areas with unique lore added to Eastern Kingdom's calendar. Yes, I'm for this. Yes. But I also want it in retail. 20-player raids. New 20-player focused raid dungeons. I'm for 20-player raids. I'm not for 40-player raids. 20-player, yes. 40-player, no. Graphical improvements to lighting, shadow, surface. I don't care. I'd say no. I say absolutely not. Actually. Classics gotta look classic. Busted. That's my opinion. Maybe option. Maybe add an option. If enough people say yes, maybe option would be the best. This should be flex, right? I want tune for this, open to this. Okay? 40-player raids, filling suck. New trade skills, new primary and second professions. If they're saying new ones that they've had before, so like jewel crafting, so they'd add in sockets, I think classic jewel crafting could work, right? It's kind of like, why was it only added in Burning Crusade? It could have worked in classic. Inscription, it would have to add like Bantus runes. You know, you have scrolls in classics, so you have people crafting those scrolls, which would be fine. But then what else do they do? Glyphs? They don't got glyphs, right? Unless they do how they do modern glyphs and make spells look different. I'm for jewel crafting. Inscription, maybe. And then, let me see, is there another one that I'm missing? No. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Archaeology? Classic archaeology? Yes. Imagine archaeology returning. Well, I guess it returned in Classic, but imagine it returning in Classic Plus before retail. Again, I'd be playing this mode for sure. Graphical texture improvements and resolution. No. No. Well, maybe. Like I said, I want Classic to look like Classic, but some people may want modern mode. But if anything, a toggle. New battleground, yes. New race class combinations, yes, yes, yes. Including those never before seen in Warcraft. Undead Paladin. They've been here all along. I've told y'all the story. Alonzo's Foul was involved. Gregory. Do it, Blizzard. They've been here all along. They've been here all along. Undead Paladins. Yes. New class. Character classes that are completely new to any version of World of Warcraft. No. Dang it, it's screwed up too. You can't... Here, let me fix it. Look at that. I'm not for new class. I'm not for a brand new class. If they add a new class to Classic and it's not in retail, I am pissed. Imagine liking that class and being like, bro, I want it in retail. What are we doing? Okay. Oh, it's right here. Better. Okay. Alright. In my opinion, Classic plus Death Knights and Demon Hunters and Monks could go hard. Maybe not Demon Hunters. Evokers, no. I don't think Evokers can be made for Classic, personally. What if they made like a Dragon Mancer that's like an Evoker, and then that's the new class? If the new class is Evoker, but not, maybe. But Death Knights, I would like to see in a cool way in Classic. Monks could be done, and Demon Hunters all could fit in a way and be done in Classic in a cool way, in my opinion. 10-player raids, I love those. Cross-realm guilds, I'm kind of like at a no, unless they do the cross-realm stuff. I'm kind of like at a no. I have a cool idea for Classic Transmog. Classic Transmog should be unlocked at 60. Oh, only in rest areas, dungeons, or raids. Oh, I think I like my idea better. But they just don't want it in PvP. That's interesting. I mean, I'm fine with that. Playable paladins on the horde side, yes. Alright. And that's... Oh. Regardless of which my main version. My main version is Retail Modern. And that's it, yep. So, that's my opinion. I'm gonna recap it real quick. Yo, Blizzard, listen, here's my recap. Yes, 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 no, maybe, no, yes, 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 all of this would be amazing. I'd play it side by side with Retail, back to back. I wouldn't touch another game. Cross-realm, it's okay, I'm down for it, but it comes with a lot, maybe too much. Yes, maybe, yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no? But I want those classes? Give me the normal classes, please. Give me Death Knight, Monk, Demon Hunter. 10-player raid, yes. No? Question mark? Yes. Yes. That's my opinion. Hate me. Agree with me. That's my answer. That's my survey. And we'll see what they actually do. Again, I recommend Yo Blizzard. You got a test server to test these ideas. Give us Undead Hunter or Undead Paladins in this and Retail. It's right there. Just Blizzard. I gave you the idea. It's right there in my Paladins have been here all along video. It's right there. Anyways, thank y'all for watching as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.